So this is looking at biotic factors. The last one was about abiotic factors. So biotic factors, again, things that could affect the numbers of an organism. But this time it would be living things. So examples of living things could be new predators, could hunt them down. It could be how much food there is. It could be how much pathogens. A new pathogen could be, so in other words, virus, bacteria, anything that could cause any sort of disease. It could be another organism that's competing for the same food source or something like that. So out competition. So those are the main ones really. So example question, really classic question is looking at red squirrels and grey squirrels. So a little while ago, the grey squirrels came into Great Britain. They were in the southwest, and this is showing that the red shows where all the red squirrels are, and the grey shows where the grey squirrels are. The orange is where there's a bit of both, and the green shows where there's neither grey or red squirrels. So the question is, what conclusions can you draw from this data? So basically, what they wanted to say was that at the beginning, so for the first mark, you simply observed that in 1945 there was only really grey squirrels in the southwest sort of coast, and a little bit on the east coast down here, up here. And then just say that's just saying that will get you 1 mark. Then you say by 2000 they spread throughout, and then you say where it spread throughout, England and Wales. And then you would say, and for the third mark you would talk about where you'll find red squirrels, and which is up here in Scotland and Cumbria. That's Cumbria apparently, and also in parts of the west part of Ireland and in the Isle of Wight, which I didn't know about. So that's your third mark. For the fourth mark, just noticing that it hasn't really changed between 2000 and 2010. It looks at start off with it's changed slightly, but if you look at some areas, they've actually gone down. So as in the grey squirrels gone down. So here there's a little population of grey squirrels, and in 10 years later, that's actually reduced. It might have increased a little bit here, but it's decreased there, and it's decreased here as well, actually. So that's kind of what they want you to say for 4 marks there.